Alright guys, welcome to my channel. No, I'm just playing. So today, put it up here. Today, I'm gonna put Lambo doors, the Lambo hinges on the 94 300ZX. There's not a lot of videos on YouTube. The tools you will need is a 12, I think it's a 13 for the door hinges. I'm just gonna explain as I go. But before you do anything, you might as well tape off your door so you don't scratch anything here. Tape off a few of the corners. The directions say to tape a bunch, but I didn't use it for the last one. As you can see, we already did the passenger side. It went decently smooth, so hopefully I can get this one done nice and smooth for you guys. So I'm just going around putting tape on every little corner here and there. But I don't have a lot left. I need to go get some more. Yeah, fuck. So make sure you buy enough painter's tape. Make sure you buy enough, obviously. Don't be an idiot like me. Make sure you get that so you're not scratching your door. Even though I'm wrapping this eventually. We're gonna use electrical tape for the time being. Don't mind the children dying in the background. Got my two there. The tape's supposed to hold the door, but I just like it there to make sure it doesn't move in any weird way. But I got my buddy here. Go ahead and show your face. Yeah, he's ugly though. He needs to shave his beard. Right, Sean? You need a black man to shave your beard, don't you, Sean?
I'm not really concerned with who shaves my beard. I mean, I could do it.
He's like, I'm not. Don't cancel me.
Oh, I've got nothing to cancel. We're gonna take off the social media that I don't have.
He said, I got cancel me. Take my couch. Okay, so we got that in. I believe these are 12s. Just blast these off. There should be, here, come closer again. There'll be 3 up top, 3 on bottom. Then you got 2 on the sides of the door and 2 right here. Just blast those off. The door shouldn't, if it's latched, it should not move. Knock on some fucking wood. So what I'm gonna use is just an extension and a 12 mil.
I like it's almost as hot as it does outside.
Bro, it's hot as fuck. All right,
so a better angle on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast these off. Yeah, they're 12 mil. We're gonna do one hinge at a time. No specific order, it's just kind of common sense. If they've never been taken off, you're gonna have a whole bunch of seam sealer on them, dripping everywhere and making a mess. So you're gonna have to pry that off. Hopefully it comes off easily. So what we're using is just a typical crowbar and a mallet. Gonna get in there, around all the edges. This shit's thick, so if your hinges have been taken off, you won't have to do this, but there's one. Throw that in the garbage, because you're cool now. Got those off. And do the same thing, because these have never been taken off. As you can see there's a bunch of seam sealer holding that shit on, so the door just popped off. But it shouldn't go anywhere if it is thicker than a black girl. But
That sounds racist.
Anyways, so
They're gonna cancel you.
no, the sisters love me, man. Okay, so the door is saggy now. At this moment, if you look closely, get up close with them. You're gonna really wanna get all that seam sealer off because that surface right here needs to be flat. We're also gonna bash in, you're supposed to cut it, but I don't have anything to cut with, so we're gonna bash in this little rain drainage right here. And then you see this little, I think the wiring harness is sneaking in right behind that, so you need to bash in this little concave here, so you need to get that pretty decently flat.
It's convex, buddy.
Yeah, big words. Scrape off all the seam sealer. I'm just gonna use a flathead and probably that crowbar. And then bash that in. Like I said, this I kept on the other side, I just tucked down. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna mock up the Lambo hinge.
Confirmed. Isaiah hates TikToks.
TikTok queers. Okay, so now that we got all the seam sealers scraped off, scrape it off the side of the door here where the hinges go there. Scraped off the main parts here. Got everything pretty flat. And then you're gonna wanna, like I said, you're gonna wanna take like a pie cutter, something, and cut around this. and then you can do your chamfer or whatever to seal it. So make sure you cut that, but today we're gonna use a special saw called Mom's Hammer. Watch your door, by the way, because if you hit that, you're gonna have another problem. Once you got that cut nice and flush with your nice saw that you have, you're also gonna wanna hit these little tabs here. Come closer for them. You wanna get this little tab. Doesn't really do much but hold your little harness here. Get that tab knocked down. This whole surface has to be flat, or else these hinges are not gonna go and line up. So now that you cut that off nice, we're gonna move on to this here. This you can't cut. You have to bash this in right here. There's no way of cutting this out. Nicely, I bet somebody could, but like I said, we've already been bashing this whole side here, so we're not even gonna.
Mom's hammer is the best saw ever invented.
You know, Mom's Hammer came out in 1993, and I haven't went to a regular saw since. So you see, I'm real careful because I don't hit my door, and you just make sure you get a nice good strike. All right, so once you got that nice and cut, as you can see here, we had a nice clean cut around. If you come down here, this is your wire loom. I got, you know, aftermarket speakers, and then your window motor and all that shit. I kept mine because I want to keep these grommets and the seals for the stuff on the inside. The directions say just to take it off and replace it, but what I did with the other side is I cut this in half. When we lift the door up, it's gonna, so I went like, I cut this centerpiece here, and when we lift the door up to put the hinge in, you're gonna take the little loom that they give you, put that in between the exposed wires, take that all around. So right now I'm gonna cut that. Cut the loom, not your wrist, Sean, okay? Like
Just one time.
It's only one time, bro. So if you can't get the other side of the loom, just cut straight through and you'll get it.
I'm gonna laugh if someone does that.
Bro, you'd be surprised. Oh, okay, yeah. He said cut through. All right. So now that we got those two separated, when we open the door, it won't pull all this stuff out. It'll just show some exposed wires, but we're gonna cover those up. I'm not sure what other brands make them, but this is just a 90 to 99 300ZX kit. It's gonna come with extra hardware, so you don't have to use your old stuff. It's gonna come with some loom, like I said, for the door, but we're only using a little bit of it. And then they should come in wrapped up, but we already got them unwrapped. It should come like this. Be careful, you will pinch your fucking fingers in this thing. So right now we're gonna go mock this up, make sure we got all the surface flat, and then if we have to scrape some more steam sealer off, we will. And then we're gonna throw some bolts in. They say do the door, put the door bolts in first, torque them down decently, get them tight enough, and then put the sides on. So that's what we're gonna do. Actually, might need your help for this. That fucker's heavy. Shake.
Loving this.
Who?
Your girlfriend.
Who?
Your girlfriend.
Who?
The chick that always be wearing leggings at work. You know who. Don't play stupid.
Fuck. Am I gay or something? Fuck. All right, my fellow Lambo door queers. We got the sides on. Got them finger tight. And I'm gonna throw 1 to 2 of these in. And then I'm gonna tighten down the door ones all the way. I didn't really read the instructions. Or at least I didn't see in the instructions about any torque spec. I just tightened them with the impact, tight enough. If it falls off, that's your problem, bud.
Bring accountability from your public figures.
If it falls off, delete this video out of your history. Hands are so sweaty, so hot out.
Palms are sweaty.
Knees weak. Arms heavy. I'm on sweater already. All right, so the hardware that comes with the kit, depending on, like I said, what brand you get, These are 13s, so we're gonna tighten the door ones down, and then we're gonna tighten the sides down. And you do all your adjustment at the end, so don't worry about all that. Gonna go on level 2, tighten these down. Definitely need a swivel socket. I would recommend it. Torque them bitches on. If you use power torques, this little slider pin will come out. It's completely fine. A lot of play here, so I'll hold that plate while you're torquing those down. I can do it. The plate will pull in, but I like to just keep everything flush. And this is why that tape will come in handy, because your extension is gonna be right on the door. So. Go top, bottom. Torque to spec. So now that we did that, you're gonna need some help with this unless you're a fucking roid head. You gotta pop the door open and lift it up. But before you do that, you gotta take off this, and I will show you what I'm talking about now.
I don't see anything catching.
I know, it's gotta be, it's on the inside of the door, but I should have done this beforehand. So if you look closely here on this kit, it's like a little adjustable. We're gonna tighten that, and that's gonna help the sag of the door, just so we don't have to hold it as much. So basically there's like a little brace in your door that keeps it from swinging all the way open. I thought I would be able to get it in, but I'm just gonna take this back off, put the OEM hinge back on, open the door up like normal, take that off, and then do everything we just did. Cut. So if you get your door open, basically this is what you need to take off first. I recommend, I did it last on the other one, but you're gonna want to take this off. Your door's not gonna be able to go up anyways unless you take this off. So what you're gonna want to do is tap from the bottom, get this pin out, and then take off these 2 tins right here. And it's a bracket from the inside, so this whole thing's gotta fall through the door. You gotta take your door panel off and get that extra piece out, but you don't need this at all. All right, so once you get the hinges on, take that little brace out.
Gonna need some of this.
You're gonna need some heavy duty grease. You wanna grease up this pivot point here, which actually spins on this Allen key right here. And this is what your strut is spinning on. So you're gonna grease up this surface and a little bit in here. That runs along there. And then they also said you want to grease up this little shaft cylinder that slips in the bottom right here. Once you slip this in, you're gonna take the cotter pin that they give you, tap that in through there, and then you should be good. But like I said, you need 2 people, because to compress this shock here, this strut, you have to lift the door all the way up to the up position, then put this in. So that's what my buddy's gonna help me with. And then after that, you should be set to go. So we're gonna lube everything up.
You're gonna get a bunch of comments about how ass your cameraman is, just saying.
Yeah, I know. L cameraman. They'll say L cameraman.
L cameraman.
Yep.
Bunch of fucking Gen Zs.
That's why I said TikTok clears. We are Gen Z though. Don't forget that.
Oh no.
Yes, we are.
I don't care what they say. Nope.
We're not the Fortnite generation, but we are Gen Z.
But I play Fortnite.
He says, but I play Fortnite. So there you go, boom, you're Gen Z. Alright, so you're gonna get a little bit of your mom's pussy juice, rub it all over here.
Or you could just come to my house and I'll give it to you.
And we're gonna leave that accessible. So you remember where that is? I guess, I'll hold the door and you thread that in. Lord have mercy on our souls.
Guy acts like I've never worked on a car before.
Yeah, don't cross thread it. We're gonna put a little bit in there, that's probably too much. Then we're gonna throw down some on here.
Just a little side note, if your mom's pussy juice is green, tell her to get that checked out.
Tell her not to get it, tell her to invite me over so I can get a sample. And then go to Sean's house, because she was there last night. Ask Sean why her pussy shit's green. Then go to the hospital.
Right.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
My hands are too greasy.
And you're not officially gay till you put on a dog mask and touch kids at your first pride parade.
Ah, you gets canceled. So I thought it was recording, but you guys basically got it. So what we did was he held the door while I waited for this to line up with the strut, put that Allen key in with some Loctite, and we we greased the little surface it'd be spinning on and torqued it down. So like I said, you'll need to go to the bottom here and put in your cotter pin just evenly. Just put it in about halfway and you guys should be good to go. Make sure you torque everything down. So I'll do my one off, so you go ahead and close that. It's nice and easy because not everything's tight. Easy, easy. Yeah. Yep. So once you get it locked in, you'll use this right here. It's like an Allen key with a nut. You can take that nut off, twist the Allen key, and that's gonna adjust your door this way so it lines up with your striker and it closes nice and smooth. All right, y'all, so I just realized I didn't film an outro that day. So that's basically it. They're pretty simple to put on. As you can see, we got them on pretty smoothly. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments below. If you're new here, do yourself a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. I've got plenty of content on this car. Even if you're coming in just for the Lambo doors, make sure you check out the other content. Right here, I got an LS1 from a '99 Corvette. I've already had it swapped in, but I pulled it out. We did a whole engine rebuild. I'm gonna shave the bay paint, yada yada yada. So if you are interested in those, check that out and check out any other content on this channel. And that's pretty much it. So I'll catch you guys next time.